I did have one other question that I don't know if anybody's asked any of you impeachment managers, and it may be a question out of ignorance, so forgive me if it is. But as far as I understand procedure in this part of the impeachment process, as the Senate is setting the rules for the trial, the Senate could really set almost any rules that it wants in terms of how the impeachment was going to be conducted. So to the point that you've both discussed there about the courage or lack thereof among Republican senators to cast their vote and actually consider the evidence rather their own political futures. Did you guys ever consider asking for this Senate trial to be judged by secret ballot? For the senators to cast their vote to acquit or convict without putting their name on it? Was that a contention? Is that within the realm of possibility?
Yeah. So the answer, Rachel, I'm happy to defer to Delegate Plaskett as well. But the short of it is you're right. The Senate has plenary jurisdiction to decide the rules of the road, so to speak, with respect to impeachments. Typically, it's done through an organizing resolution. The organizing resolution in this case largely was modeled after the Clinton impeachment of 1999. Of course, the 1868 impeachment of Andrew Johnson was unique and over 150 years ago. There's never been a secret ballot. Certainly, the Senate could have proceeded down that course if they chose to. There were certainly some discussions in that regard, but ultimately the Senate made the decision to model the organizing resolution after the rules that were adopted in 1999.
Right. And I would just say, to add to that, of course, that's a negotiation that goes on in the Senate, among the senators. And while we can give ideas, that's for them ultimately to decide. And because of following precedent usually that Senate does, I don't think that a secret ballot would have been something that they would put forward, although it would have made it a much more interesting conviction, I'm sure.
Yeah, it definitely would have changed the final numbers. I can guarantee you that. Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.